called me out upon the waters, the great unknown, where feet may fail. And there I find you in the mystery, in oceans deep. My faith will stand.
Well, the process really began for us while we were in seminary. Just three guys that knew each other well and were friends, and we're already doing ministry together. And there was some point when it came up, we should probably plant a church together. And it was kind of just a dream at first, but over time, as graduation got nearer and nearer, then it became a reality. And we thought to ourselves,
You are abounds in deepest waters, your sovereign hand.
We think about 6% of people are saved, know Christ as their personal Savior. And if you think about that, 3% is an unreached people group. Winning unchurched people to Christ here is difficult because you compete with the Rocky Mountains. It's very nice outside most of the year. Even the winter you can ski, and the summer it's just incredibly nice. People are outside, and so that's what's funny is if it snows a little bit, people will come to church more because they can't do stuff outside. If it's nice, then you really like that, but it's an unchurched area.
And you are
And that's when we brought up church planting, and I was like, oh, I hadn't thought of mission work in the States, like Colorado, California. Like, oh, I hadn't thought of that at all. And it's crazy, like, being out here, how much God showed me, like, man, I've got a lot to teach you, Corey. I have a lot to grow you in. It was a lot more important than I had realized, of just being surrounded by other strong believers. Because in a church plant, oftentimes, or at least our ideal is we want to be around a lot of unbelievers and unchurched people. But that gets really taxing and wearing when you're not used to, like, man, we had an awesome small group in Mississippi, and how we missed, like, young couples that were in the same kind of life stage and talking about some of the same things and having the same struggles and being able to, like, just speak truth into each other's lives. Like, we missed that a lot when we first got out here.
And my faith would be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. And take me deeper than my feet could ever wander. And my faith would be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Spirit, lead me where my trust is without borders.
One of the most important aspects of this church plant is that we want every single team member to see themselves as being a missionary. So if you work for Starbucks, Starbucks will pay you to be a missionary here in Fort Collins. Or if you work for the school district, they will pay you to be a teacher here in their school system so that you can be a missionary to those students and the other teachers. So we hope that every team member that comes will see themselves as a missionary wherever they're called to be, wherever they end up here.
We don't want to just sit back and enjoy a consumer lifestyle. We really feel like we're here called to go out and spread the gospel, to to serve others, to be out in a community where people are in need of light.
In Matthew 9, it says that Jesus looked out over the crowds and he saw them as like sheep without a shepherd. They were harassed and helpless, and he felt compassion for them. And he told his disciples that they should pray to the Lord of the harvest to send out laborers into his harvest, to pray earnestly for those people. And so our desire for the city of Fort Collins is that you would pray for these people, and during that process that you would even be willing to see yourself coming and joining us with the work here.
Keep my eyes above the waves. My soul